Are you in pain right now? Whether it's physical or emotional or spiritual even, relationship pain. Are you in pain? But are you doing anything about it to help with your pain? So many of us go through life really hurting for some reason or not, but we don't do anything about it. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there, you wonderful people. It's great to see you again. My name's Michael. I'm a health coach and an exercise physiologist, and I love showing you how taking consistent, deliberate action will lead to the best quality of life that you could ever hope for. And today we're going to be talking about pain and why many of us sit in pain and we don't really make the change that we could do to either take pain away or make it more bearable, make it easier. And specifically, we're going to be talking about back pain, physical pain, and we're going to be talking about energy, low energy because we're not sleeping well, but also job pain because many of us go to jobs that we don't love. We're in industries, careers that don't light us up. We don't feel that there's a purpose for getting out of bed in the morning, and that makes living a third of our life really difficult. Okay? I want to know, what's your pain that you go through every day, but you're not really doing anything about? Let us know in the comments below. But there are 3 reasons why we don't make this change and 3 things that we can do to help move past those barriers, those roadblocks. Okay, so let's get into those right now. Okay, the first reason that we don't make the change is we don't know that change is possible. You know, if we have back pain or hip pain, joint pain, and we're just going through life and it's a bit of a struggle and it's a bit uncomfortable. Maybe over the years my pain has gone from a 3 out of 10 to a 4, 5 out of 10. And now we just take it for granted that I'm going to be a bit stiff. I'm going to be a bit uncomfortable. I can't sit for too long, so I just don't go to movies anymore. You know, I don't go out to the restaurant anymore because I can't sit for the amount of time that it takes to do that activity. And we just take it for granted, accept it. But there are things that we can do for not sleeping well and, you know, being really stiff. And the first thing is we've got to go and find out what's possible. So what's my solution? We need to ask how questions. How can I be more comfortable? How can I sleep better? How can I enjoy that job that I don't love? How can I find a new job? How can I move my body in a way that is comfortable and that relieves my pain? How can I make sure I get deep sleep when I go to sleep? So I challenge you, what are some how questions you can ask yourself to really understand this pain that you're going through that you don't question anymore? It's time to start questioning that. So reason number 2, the change just isn't attractive enough. We might have some idea about how to improve our back or our sleep or our attitude going into work, but we just don't care. There's not enough of a drive to make those changes, and we're a little stuck in the mud. So what do we do now? We make the change more attractive. By doing this, we look at our before and our proposed after state. So let's talk about sleep. Right now, I sleep pretty poorly. I wake up, I don't have very much energy, and my refreshed scale in the morning is maybe a 3 or a 4 out of 10. And I've been doing that for a long time, for a couple of years now. So the likelihood of this continuing is an 8, a 9, or a 10 out of 10. My sleep is not going to get better. Okay? 3 out of 10 for refreshed and 9 out of 10 for likelihood of it continuing. If I make some changes though, if I put the phone down earlier on in the night, if I have a shower or bath before I go to bed, if I have dim lighting around me before I go to sleep and I wake up at the same time each day, if I do some of these things, well, my sleep could be, you know, a 6 or 7 out of 10. So it's double what it currently is. So my sleep refreshed feeling is going to double. How likely is it if I do these things that are recommended to me, these are common sleep hygiene suggestions, well, it might be 8 out of 10, the success of these things happening. So we look at over here, it's almost guaranteed that my sleep is not going to be great. And if I do a couple of things, it's almost guaranteed that my sleep is going to be twice as good. Well, we don't want this at all. This is where our sleep wants to be. So this makes our actions, the making of the change, so much more attractive that we get into action. Reason number 3, change is difficult. And we build it up to be something that's almost insurmountable. We make it so much bigger than it needs to be. You know, we think my back's been sore for years, and over the years, my posture's been getting worse, and my comfort's been going down. My flexibility is almost zero. I can't put my shoes on anymore. What do you mean I can actually be comfortable in my body? So straight away, we're building this problem up to be so massive that we don't know where to start. So how do we take this on? We need to lower the bar. We need to be kinder to ourselves and work out what little thing can I do today that's going to move me towards the result that I want. So for my back pain, for example, it could be I just need to do 5 minutes of walking today. It could be I need to spend less time sitting down. It might be I need to have a different activity that's not watching TV, that leisure time, relaxing, reclining with poor posture in front of the TV. Maybe we find a different way to use that leisure time. But we find something so little that we can do today. And really there's a lot of value in lots and lots of those little things. So let's bring this all together. What is the pain that you are sitting in right now? Is it back pain and mobility? Is it your diet maybe? Are you in a relationship that you're not enjoying? These things can relate across the whole spectrum of living a great life. Okay, so what's your pain that you're sitting in? Number 2 is ask yourself those how questions if you don't know the way forward. What is the thing that I can do to make this situation better for myself? Number 2 is make the change attractive. Work out what a potential before and after could be and score it out of 10 and look at how likely it is for each of those things to happen. Number 3 is lower the bar. What can you do today to start this process happening? We've got to be in action, deliberate action, and every day to make this a reality. Make sure you hit that like button if you got some value from the video. Subscribe if you want to know when more videos are posted. And in the meantime, stay in action and I'll see you in the next video.